this next segment, guys, I want you to grab your reformers and I want you to incline them round about the middle. If you feel a little bit stronger, you can go a little bit higher, and if it's your first time or you're a beginner, you can go a little bit lower on this one. We want to be roughly round about the middle as far as the incline is concerned. For this exercise, we're going to work our reformer and we'll be doing our pullover and crossover circles. So we're going to pull over from the top to the bottom, circle right out, and then we're going to do the opposite. We're going to come laterally and we're going to work our way right up. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Grab your hard cables from the outside. We're going to work our way and lie in that comfortable position. Make sure your head's nicely rested. I'm going to pull right in. I'm going to circle out nice and steady. Just like that. My arms are soft straight the whole time. Pulling right in and out. For the second exercise, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to do it in a reverse. So we're going to pull right in and out this way. So lateral movement and right up. Just like that. Steady movement, and you can see my arms are in a soft straight position the whole time. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Pull over circles first. So pulling straight through, come out laterally, make your circle. Now make sure you're not crash landing down the bottom, so you're going to have to stop your circle before you hit the bottom. Perfect, just like that. Let's keep working through. Nice and steady. You can see the arms are soft straight the whole time, pushing right through. How's that feeling, Marilyn? Good, working right through. We've got 10 seconds to go before we change directions. Keep pushing. Squeezing with your chest, squeezing with your arms. Go. 3, 2, 1. Change directions. So now we're going to go in reverse and circle out nice and steady. Controlled movement. So keep the way back nice and controlled. Perfect. Just like that, David. Well done. Push them right through. So you've switched, you need to go the other way. This way, push and back out. Good, and push and back out. 10 more seconds and then we're going to change it up. Three, 2, 1, and back to your pullovers. Go, push and circle out. Push them in. Circle out, just like that. Full range at the top, lateral movement on the way back, and just creating that circle. Keep working. We've got about 20 seconds to go. Good. Keep that full range. 10 seconds left. And one last change to the crossovers. Do it now. Go. So up and around this way. That's it. Good. Keep a nice, consistent movement. Nice and steady, just like that. "30 seconds to go, guys. You're doing well. Make sure as you start to tire out, make sure those circles don't get smaller. We still want to make sure we're using that full range the whole time. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going to use our reformer now to work our chest. I'm going to show you guys how. I'm going to grab my hard cables and I'm going to sit in my press position. So from here, I'm going to work my chest press first. So from here, pushing right out, keeping those elbows up, and you can see they're nice and square against my shoulders, just like that. Same level. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to work my flies. These are the same flies you would do on cable crossovers. They're gonna come straight in front of me, and I'm gonna keep that 90-degree angle, just like that. I wanna get you guys to try this one for yourselves now. All right guys, let's start with those chest presses, go. So I'm just gonna make a small modification here. So as you're pressing, Josh, I'm gonna get you to press straight in, touch, stabilize here, and keep working. Let's go. So we wanna make sure it's 90 degrees the whole way. We're driving straight through and coming straight back, creating that 90-degree angle again. Good form, good work, guys. Let's keep it going. We've got 15 seconds to go. To keep those elbows up, you want to make sure your elbows and your shoulders are at the same height as you're pushing through. We're going to switch it up to our flies now, guys. Go. Good, easy transition. We're going to keep those flies going. Your arms are soft, straight. Perfect, and we want to try and keep those arms horizontal. Good job, keep pushing through. We've got 15 seconds to go before we switch back to those chest presses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, chest press, go. Good, now you want to make sure as you're pulling back, don't overdo it. Stop here where you're nice and square at a T. So I'm going to get you to stop right there and go. Perfect, stop right here. Not too much pressure on the rotator cuff, okay? Keep pushing them through. We're doing a good job. "15 seconds to go. Good, nice square technique there, Josh, well done. 3, 2, 1, and switch to your flies, go. Now on the way back, Sarah, let's see if we can keep those arms a little bit higher. Perfect, stop right there and hit it. We've got around 20 seconds to go. Keep pushing. Last 10 seconds. Keep those arms straight. Nice, soft, straight. I know it's really burning up now. Good. Work them through. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, using our reformer, we're going to combine our next two exercises. We're going to work our pullovers, and then what we'll do from there is we're going to isolate our tricep extensions. I want you guys to watch me. I'm going to grab my hard cables from here. I'm going to lie down, and I'm going to work my pullovers. So from here, straight down by my side and back up. I like to touch to stabilize, just like that. And keeping a nice narrow triangle. What I'm going to do with the second exercise to complement it is I'm going to start to work my triceps. You can see my elbows are staying down, they're by my side and they're not moving. I'm getting fully extended and coming back, isolating those triceps. 45 seconds per exercise, guys, and we're going to repeat. You guys ready? Let's do it. All right, let's get started with those pullovers, guys. Good, nice, soft, straight arm the whole way. I want you to try to stabilize at the top and push out to the side right there. Perfect. Work through. Keep a nice high range, but don't touch the bottom. Don't get to the bottom of your carriage. Work them through. Perfect form, David. You guys keep pushing through. We've got 15 seconds to go before we change over to our tricep extensions. Keep pushing, you're doing really well. And change. Let's go straight into those tricep extensions. So you want to keep those elbows by your side. That's it, bring them through, push. See if you can stabilize. I like to stabilize by touching them together. See if you can do that. There you go. And you can see those elbows are nice and still. We want to keep those in place. Perfect form. Let's maintain that. Good. Now David's finishing in front of him. It's okay to finish in front as well. I like to finish on the side because I think you get a little bit more range out of that. There's nothing wrong with finishing in front. It's a bit more natural if you're used to using cables to pull them down. Keep working. 15 more seconds. Good, you want to make sure your knuckles stay at the top the whole time. 5 seconds to go, and we're going to change straight back into those pullovers. Ready, and go. Perfect, arms are nice, soft, straight, and they finish up just by your side. Keep them as tight as you can. Just like that. Good, good form. Full range of movement. We're doing really, really well. We've got 15 seconds to go on those before we change over. Squeeze them through. That's it. Keep the range. We've got 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and into your tricep extensions. Go. Good, keeping those elbows. Now if you can press them up against the board, it's okay. If you prefer pressing up against your reformer carriage, that's not a problem. Doesn't work for most people. You're too wide for this, David, so you're not going to be able to press up, so you're going to have to keep your elbows tucked by your side. Perfect, just like that. Keep working through. Give me good form, don't allow those elbows to move. Keep them by your side, go. 10 seconds to go, last 10 seconds, you can push it through. Let's go, guys. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, for this exercise, we're going to use our reformer. I'm going to sit in my seated press position. I'm going to hold onto my hard cables this time. So from here, using my hands, I'm going to switch. I'm going to put the hands inside me like that. This is the perfect position to work my hammer presses. So from here, I'm just pushing right out and back in. It's exactly like doing your seated row, except in reverse. You're pushing and not pulling. Keeping exactly the same form. I want to make sure my elbows are nice and tight and I'm extending right out. I'm going to complement this with my front arm raise. So I'm going to switch it out. I'm going to lift just like that. Straight back, and you can see my arms are soft, straight the whole range, and I'm running on train tracks. 2 straight lines. Just like that. I'm going to get you guys to try it for yourselves. So we're going to start with our hammer presses, guys. Let's go. Good, let's push right out, all the way out. And bring it back to your waistline. Keep it nice and tight. You can actually use that as a bit of a rest. Touch your waistline with it and press the next one. Good. I'm going to draw your attention to Josh. Have a look, he's going straight to the waistline and he's pushing it. You can see his arms are parallel with the ground. It's nice, perpendicular movement, which is what you want. We've got 10 seconds left, keep pushing. Now when we switch to the front arm raises, you're going to have to get the cable on the outside, so you're going to have to switch your grip. Ready? And now. That's it. There you go. Perfect. So we're going to lift right up. See if you can push past that. Perfect. Push past. Good. We want 90 degrees movement. Keep working through. Excellent. Now the way I like to do this exercise is to stop right about there. Let's not overshoot the technique. You want to stop right here. I'm going to pull right up. 10 seconds to go. Make sure you're keeping your parallel lines. Make sure you're minding that. Nice and straight parallel lines. Go through. just like that. We're going to change them up now. Let's go back to those hammer presses. Hands on the inside and go. Now if you're comfortable enough doing hands on the outside, the way Marilyn's doing, that's okay as well. You can see the grips on the outside of her. This one here, grips on the inside, so if you're a little bit wider frame, if you've got a big chest, then you'd probably prefer to have your arms on the inside like that. And change to your front stiff arm raise, go. You're gonna get a nice break after this one, guys, so let's keep pushing. Lift, 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 yes. Fight through it. We've got 20 seconds to go. Keep working through. Now pushing techniques are harder than pulling techniques, so this is going to take it out of you, especially the second time round. Ten seconds to go. Give me 3 more reps, guys. 2, and one last one. Good time, relax. Okay, for this exercise, we're using our reformer, and I'm going to use my soft cables. We're going to work our chest and we're going to work our triceps as well. I want to show you how. So I'm sitting in position, I'm working my chest presses, and you can see everything's nice and square, driving straight through, nice high elbows, and 90 degrees angle, just like that. My arms are running parallel with the floor at all times. What I'm going to do from here is I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to bring my elbows up to my ears. I'm going to work out overhead triceps just like that. No movement in the elbow, so you can see the elbows are staying stationary, and I'm just pushing through from the elbow to the hand. Everything else stays stationary. I'm ear marking and keeping my arms by my ears, and that's going to keep me in perfect form the whole time. You notice I'm leaning forward a little bit, so it's going to help me with this technique, and easy to transition straight back into your chest press. Your turn. Okay, working our chest presses from here. Josh is assisting me with this one. We're going to push through. Let's try and time it so we're doing it at the same time, Josh. Let's push through. Perfect form. Now we're doing it slightly differently. If you notice, I'm bringing my hands together, touching at the end, which is how I like to stabilize. Josh is doing the wider version. He's doing it out here. That's still okay. As long as the elbows are nice and square and your hands are parallel with the floor, it's still the right form. Let's keep pushing through. We've got 5 seconds to go, Josh. And switch up to your tricep extensions. So elbows by your ears and pushing right through. Leaning slightly forward, and you notice my carriage is not moving at all. Now this one's harder than your chest presses, so if you start to get a little exhausted through it, it's not a problem, it's part of the game. We've got 15 seconds to go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Change back to your chest press. Go. How are we looking, Josh? "20 seconds to go on this one. Let's keep pressing. Now you're going to be tempted to drop form because the second time round is much harder than the first time, but keep those elbows up. Let's keep pushing through. 5 seconds to go. And change. Let's go. 20 seconds left, Josh. Let's finish strong. Now you can create those reps at your own pace. If you start to slow down a little, just make sure your elbows are still staying up. 3, 2, 1, and rest.